Smash it!
Oh, she's laughing. I think this is a trick. This is a clever
Grind it!
prank on us. Uh-oh.
Pretty good.
That's not good. It's doing its doot-doot. And it really lowered my defense. Zoboomafoot, the real, rest in pepperoni. Zoboomafoot, but I don't know if the real one was a lady or a boy. Is
It
this
was
cool?
a puppet.
Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Pokemon Sun. Joining us is my rival playing along in Pokemon Moon, Danielle.
Hello!
This is episode 22, so if you missed any parts so far, please check those out. Last time we hosted the prestigious Rainbow Bean Awards, but today we are getting back to the actual game by heading right into Lush Jungle for our fourth trial, and I've heard this one is very difficult, but I've got a team that I'm pretty confident in.
Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Lush Jungle, the trial grounds for me, Mallow. I knew it the first time I saw you and your team. You've chosen only the finest ingredients, which is why I'm gonna make you help me. No! I mean, that's why you should try my trial. You're the one who got a sparkling stone straight from Tapakoku, aren't you? You're so totally ready for this. Ah, the breath of the jungle. I can tell just what today's special should be.
So she's into cooking, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna make us do some work for her.
Yep, it's gotta be my personal specialty, the Mallow Special. I'm gonna need you to find 4 ingredients for me. I need a Mago berry, a tiny mushroom, a revival herb, and a miracle seed.
I need a miracle seed too. That's
You don't get to keep it.
Aw.
Here you go. I brought you a forage bag to hold all the ingredients gathered for your trial.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice looking, but we don't get to keep that either, I'm guessing.
I think you do, actually.
Oh, it kind of looks like a
but
pineapple.
you don't get to really use it.
Oh,
If you put the trial ingredients in your own bag, they'd get mixed up with your stuff, right? When you're hunting for ingredients, you're gonna want to rely on Stoutland's help. It'll find things that you don't see after all. You remember what I told you at the farm, right? Just press the B button to use Stoutland's search. Okay, one more time. There are 4 things you need to get for me to clear your trial. A Mago berry, a tiny mushroom, a revival herb, and a miracle seed. You got that?
yep.
Okay, then here in Lush Jungle, it's time for Mallow's trial to begin!
I think I've got enough revives to maybe make it through, and potions and
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't realize that you can't
Your
leave.
special tip.
and
Stoutland
come
is
back.
the best. He's a real pro when it comes to sniffing out primo ingredients. Okay, let me grab my Stoutland and look around here. Oh, are we gonna find one already? Oh,
Maybe.
oh wait. It's kind of in the. Oh, there's some mushrooms sprouting in the soil. Which mushrooms do you need? The biggest. The tiny ones, like on Paris. Put a tiny mushroom in your forage bag. Oh, but the big mushroom attacked. Oh, twist. So yeah, I kind of figured we're not going to be able to just pick this stuff. Oh, this is our first time seeing a Parasect, I think.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a-
sad, sort of.
They're tragic. So there's a ton of Pokemon in this jungle, as you would expect. If a jungle in real life has a ton of animals, there's going to be a ton of Pokemon in here. And that is going to be very, very super effective. I think it's 4 times effective on Parasect. One of the reasons why you don't see too many of those on people's teams. But we
Also,
haven't.
they're empty zombie eyes.
They're dead zombie eyes. But you can still pet them and they'll love you. But there's a new mushroom Pokemon in this game that also is kind of creepy. It's just a part fairy type, though, so I think it's a little bit better typing-wise. Stop putting everybody to sleep. Doesn't this Parasect know about the sleep clause? Jeez. I didn't bring my rock ruff with me that would have Vital Spirit to make sure
Oh.
it couldn't fall asleep. But I'm gonna just, keep trying and hope. Does Spore have 100% accuracy? I forgot. I think it
Oh,
does.
it keeps going.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just deal with this.
Do you have any,
sleepness.
awakenings?
Yeah, I think I do.
I don't know if it would be worth using because it might just use Spore again.
This
but-
is my. Oh, okay, we have 3. I was gonna say I don't want to use the precious awakening that Meowth gave me at the beginning of the game. My stepdad Meowth. But we're gonna use it. Just one of these. Cross poison. Oh, that's not gonna. Yeah, Sappy Sam's tougher than that. Okay, come on, buddy. A quick pluck, and we should be good. You holding anything? Seems like all of the Pokemon in the jungle would have all these berries. Oh, it had a Muppet mouth. Poor little guy. All right. And we got a lot of experience spread out. I guess that was a benefit of having
Yeah.
to switch out for all the sleepy time Pokemon. Okay, so we're going to give Sappy Sam a quick fuzz rub here. I have to remember all the
Oh,
wait,
the
that's
comb.
not Again, I immediately forgot. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The brush is for the kitty litter clumps. I remember that now. Okay, my team's taking a little bit of a break here, but we're back from the holidays, and I'm just getting over being sick, but I think we are ready. I'm feeling almost 100% now. I'm gonna give him one of these. Yeah, you didn't quite win the Rainbow Bean Awards, but you're still deserving of a patch berry. Okay, so we're gonna jump out here, and hopefully that is one part of the trial done, right? Unless
Yep.
another Parasect is like, hey, you took my baby's mushrooms.
Hey, it's me, Mallow.
Remember?
Oh, a tiny mushroom. That's great. There's a secret to why they're so popular with some people. You'll have to try one to find out what it is. Still 3 ingredients left to get. We still need a whole big helping.
They make you grow giant and stomp on little turtles. Yeah, I don't know what she's implying there, but maybe it's,
You gotta wait till she makes the food.
okay. But maybe it's just because they sell for a little bit. Many Pokemon love berries, so be sure to add them to your cooking whenever you can. And let me actually check this, I just thought about it. My Pokemon are still kind of hurt, right? Nope. Sappy Sam, I know you love the attention, but I gotta check out the others because I think they're probably...
Oh, yeah.
They're still sleeping, so let me wake these guys up real quick. Aww. At the very least, we get to see their cute sleepy animation, though. Listen.
Yeah, its ears are down.
Listen. Aww. A little
squeak toy.
little squeak, yeah. It probably has a squeaker inside of it. And then we'll just wake up Robble real quick, and we'll be back on our way. This one's got a cute little... Aww. Right? It's almost like a croak. It has like a... I guess
Yeah.
lizard... I don't know. Do lizards make sounds like frogs and kind of scream in the night? I don't know. Anyways, because you always hear frogs in the middle of the night. If you live around them, they're
Yeah,
croaking out and
I
calling.
had a tree frog from like a carnival once, and my mom hated it because it would make a weird noise at night.
What was the story with that where it was like, oh, the dog ate it or
Yeah,
something?
she claimed that the dog knocked it over and
Oh.
ate it, but she might have just got rid of it.
Aww. The lies our parents tell us. All right. So there's a Fomantis here. Did that just attack me, or are we near an ingredient? So it looked like we were sniffing something. I gotta remember.
I
Fomantis
think
poo.
pretty much every time you get close to that one tree or whatever,
Oh.
something comes out.
Okay, I think it is always these guys. So I was kind of looking at the Pokemon that we can encounter. There's a lot of ones we've seen before, like Paris, Trumbeak, Morlul. If it's nighttime, it'll be Paris. If it's daytime, and a bunch of, Metapods, Caterpies, Bounsweet. But there's 2 new Pokemon, and a new one for each version. There's a different special primate thing hiding in here, which we might not see yet. Well, I think we'll have to come back after the trial is over. A berry buried in the ground, put a Mago berry in your forage bag. So it didn't attack us after they mixed it up a little bit there. What's shining on the ground?
Hey, it's me, Mallow! Congrats on finding that Mago berry.
If she was a pull string doll, that's what she would say.
The bigger and more twisted a Mago berry, the sweeter it will taste. Still 2 more ingredients left to get. Just a little more to find.
This one's as twisted as a tepig pigtail. What is that right
Yeah,
there?
get that glittery.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
Delicious, sweet honey. Okay, and I'm gonna try to avoid these patches, because, yeah, we can't catch anything during the trial,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna wait until afterwards to try to hunt down those new Pokemon. Let's see here. Make sure... Oh, no!
You
Sorry,
can't get in
Stoutland.
there.
You're a little too chubby for this nook. I saw a TM over to the side, so I might try to head over that way, or somewhere around here. So we're still looking for 2 things. Let me check. Mallow's special tip: revival herbs are shorter than nearby grasses, and they revive whoever eats them, so they're great to add to any dish. And I think each area here has some unique Pokemon. Like, one of them you can get a Paris, I've heard, or not Paris, sorry, I just said Paris. One of them you can get a Pinsir,
oh
which
yeah.
is kind of a pretty strong Pokemon for this point in the game. There we go, Grass Knot. I don't know how useful that'll be early on, because I think it does more damage if a Pokemon weighs more. So
Yeah.
later, when Pokemon are all huge, that's very
That
useful.
Short, yeah,
Oh,
short
Oh.
area.
there we go. It's a patch of rather suspicious-looking grass. Will you pull it up? Of course. There we go. All right. Got the revival herb. So one more thing. A Pokemon leaped out of the grass to attack. What's a Pokemon that would be buried with some herbs underground? A delicious... Oh, from that Fomantis.
Another one.
I thought it was gonna be a Bounsweet, like you pulled up a baby Bounsweet crying like a mandrake or something. Okay, so I think Robble is still my lower leveled one. I might need to swap these guys out and try to get some experience on the others, but we're doing pretty good, not taking too much damage. Like I mentioned, I'm putting a lot of thought into this trial because I was like, I've heard it's difficult. I want to make sure my team is lots of fire types. I've also got Sappy Sam, who's got that flying type advantage over grass, and
I think I just lucked out a lot.
You said you stumbled in here, and then,
Hey, it's me, Mallow. That's a fine revival herb. Its bitter bite is even a shock to Pokemon, but that's what will add depth to the flavor. Just one last ingredient left. Get back out there and find it.
So yeah, the trial here, we had forgotten, like it had been long enough since the first trial where they really root you into that area and like you can't leave until you're done. So you had your story about,
Yeah, I got used to the other ones where you kind of could, like the volcano, you didn't have to do the whole thing all at once or anything.
Searching for hidden stuff. Okay, so there should be one more area here. I mean, if there's one in each spot, and try to find the last. Oh, I didn't even sniff. I just kind of was like, there might be something here. Got next defense. Where else can we head? Over to this side. Yep, there we go. Okay, what are we looking for? Every area has a Mallow tip as well. Mallow special tip. You should be reading those. These are from Mallow.
When Pokemon bury seeds in the ground, they gain an especially rich and complex flavor.
Oh, is that kind of hinting at the Pokepelago? Like we want the Pokemon to help us plant stuff? Or There we go. Oh, we're gonna need a Machamp that can carry us like a lady. Like an old woman at a graveyard. Try to get that.
Sad story to tell.
Yeah. Oh, is this? It looks suspicious. There's a seed buried in the ground. It's a miracle seed. I want one of those for my Dartrix. Okay, and is that it? Nothing's gonna attack us? Mallow's gonna attack.
Hey, it's me, Mallow! That's a great miracle seed. Miracle seeds are bursting with nutrition. They really are a miraculous gift from the jungle. Oh, looks like you got everything. Okay, it's time for us to start cooking, so come on back to the entrance of the jungle.
I'm gonna make sure I have healed all my guys up here before we do that, so I could do, a little potion just to make sure Robble's ready to go. Everyone's above level 20, so I'm not too worried. Maybe a super potion on him, because, I don't want to have any, like, little bits of HP, especially with my Trumbeak, who is not great with defenses, so I'm just gonna use it. I'm springing on a super potion because I love him that much. Anything else hiding here? Oh, there is. I like how the ride Pokemon, you wouldn't think, but they can leap off of ledges and stuff. They're heavier, but they're able to do it. And we got a big root, so if I get any draining moves.
Hey, Adam! Great, now that we've got all the ingredients, we just need...
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
How are you, Mallow?
Oh, man, everyone's here. This is like the show. Got a whole gang together.
I like that they're all friends.
Yeah. I brought a thick club and a rare bone. I've heard this part's a little odd.
And I brought you some fresh water and the usual Rocky helmet.
The ritual has been done so many times.
Thanks, Lana. Thanks, Kiawe. Now we've got everything we need. You're up next, Adam. We're gonna cook up a storm and lure out the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle.
We just need your Fibia. They've got knives.
Let me see what you've got for me. 1 Mago Berry, check. 1 Tiny Mushroom, check. 1 Revival Herb, check. 1 Miracle Seed, check.
As she lists them, I'm picturing all the Pokemon fainted, like cuts to them.
Perfect, just what the recipe calls for. Now we can make the Mallow special.
Oh.
The aroma of this tasty dish will draw that totem Pokemon right to us. Ready to start cooking?
No. We're good. But yeah, it's a little scary that the totem is like waiting for this.
Okay, Lana, flip that Rocky helmet over and let's pour that fresh water into it. Here you are.
Pre-prepared for you.
Then in go the Mago Berry, the Tiny Mushroom, and the Revival Herb, and the Miracle Seed. Kiawe, let's use the thick club and that rare bone for a minute.
Here you are.
Okay, Adam, grab the thick club and the rare bone and pound it all to a pulp.
Press A to pound the ingredients. Whoa! Man, they're wasting a lot.
Crush it!
Oh. She's laughing. I think this is a trick. This is a clever
Grind it.
prank on us. It's like initiation.
Turn it to goo.
This is a bizarre, maybe one of the weirdest parts of a Pokemon game.
This is how you cook.
A unique aroma begins to waft around the area. You feel a piercing gaze from somewhere within the underbrush. Uh-oh. It's something very creepy. Ah, man, it's huge. I did not think they were that big. Oh, Luran! It's Lurantis, the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle, has appeared.
I like its pants.
Yeah. This is the evolution of Fomantis. And it's, a Fomantis is not real. It's just a grass type. But it is really strong. Ah! It's got... so that's probably why this is very tough, because it's really fast. But can Robble outspeed it? My speedy little waddling lizard. Let me see here. So, Ember might... I don't know. Dragon Rage might do more damage at this point. We're going to try.
It brings its help out.
Wow, it missed. It had the 5% chance to miss Razor Leaf, and it worked. It's calling for its ally, though. Okay. I don't know if Robble's got it, trying to take 2-on-1 with the defenses it has. I don't know how it's going to do.
I believe in him.
I do, too.
Or her.
I'm going to try. Let's see if we can get a poison on this little big mantis.
Yeah.
It's huge, yeah.
Giant.
It's person-sized. It looked bigger from behind, and then the camera adjusted, and I was like, okay, it's not that scary. Oh, don't have a berry.
I would be pretty scared, even with the regular one.
There we go. That's not going to do too much, but it did poison. Yes. All right. Hopefully it can't heal that somehow. And we're doing pretty well here with our first Pokemon.
Yeah.
Should probably take out that Trumbeak, but I don't... Yeah, I'm going to stick where I'm super effective. I don't necessarily want to switch out, though. So Robble might not make it through the fight. If we have a good setup going, I might... What did it... It fully charged with its Power Herb, and it's using... What is that? Solar Blade, did it say? I think that's its new move. Robble! It's okay, you're kind of our, our starter there. Let me see. So we got something good against Trumbeak. I think I'm gonna try Bernard, because I've got a rock move. And that'll maybe take down Trumbeak. I'll let that poison do its work, and we'll see. Yeah, we're a couple levels lower than we probably should be.
The poison's helping, though.
Yeah, I'm glad that worked, because that Smog does not have great accuracy, and I don't think it always poisons. So I got pretty lucky there. Oh, it's healing. No! Is that going to heal its poison, though? I think it might just heal its HP. We're in the jungle, though. There shouldn't be much sunlight. The canopy's blocking it.
I like a lot of the status things that chip away, though. They help.
That is your evil villain strategy that you like to employ. Cursing.
Yeah, like curse and poison.
That was how you took this one on with a curse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm surprised that, I think maybe because of Lurantis, they held off on this trial, but I almost thought this would be a trial we would do earlier because the Stoutland we got like so long ago, that was a couple trials back. So I kind of wonder if that was like originally meant. Yeah. I'm sure they reorganized some of this stuff.
I think it's kind of neat that they incorporated the ride Pokemon to be like a part of it.
So it has to charge normally, but yeah, that Power Herb helped it out before. No! Super effective because it's part fighting. But my leftovers are helping out. Put it right over half health, so we got that green bar again. Yeah, if it keeps healing, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm just really trying to focus on Trumbeak so that we don't have to worry about the ally, because we have to take both of them out in the long run. Sticking with my strengths, but come on, Stuffle, use that fluffy power. It's too strong. Okay, who would be good against...
I would be worried that they might just call another one.
Yeah, let me see here. Well, oh no, I don't want to use Hug-a-Bug just yet. I'm gonna go for broke and try Turnbuckle. This is the one I was saving. It's my highest level Pokemon right now. It's very fast. And it has a special Z power. I'm going to use Inferno Overdrive. Will this be enough to take it out? With Fire Fang, it should be pretty strong. It's going to heal, though. Well, now we get to see the true test. And Turnbuckle, hit it at almost... It should be full health here, yep. And take it down. I don't know. Fan the flames of battle. I don't know. I'm pretty confident. I've got 4 Pokemon left. I could always use revives, but I'm a little worried. We'll see. This is going to be the big indicator. Is my giant Gambit final smash ultra move gonna
Yeah.
gonna just kind of like bounce off of it and do nothing.
It's aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, okay. More than half. Not bad. Uh-oh.
Pretty good.
That's not good. It's doing its doot. And it really lowered my defense. Okay.
Don't do the do.
If we can hit it quick here, maybe we can do this. I'm gonna try a Fire Fang. We can't really. I don't think we can burn it while it's poisoned. That would be crazy. But yeah. I wonder. Yeah. The status effects they just don't work when something already has one. I was gonna say, does it override the other one?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it stack or override.
This is why this is so hard, because it keeps healing.
Yeah.
The poison's not doing enough. Like, I feel like maybe burn would have been better. Well, that's a pretty good amount of damage, though. Okay. Come on, Turnbuckle. Take it out. Do not let it heal again. It's just going to keep trying to heal, I think. Which, yeah, that's the smart choice. I don't blame it. Oh, it's doing a Solar Blade. Can we kill it before? Come on, Turnbuckle. Fight it. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
The big dog is down. And we've got...
So now we just gotta get rid of that bird.
Okay. It's gonna try to confuse me. That's not gonna work. I've got... I don't know. I'm kind of a little worried. There is another thing that it can summon, but that's not gonna happen now, right? I'm trying to...
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, because it can't call any more help, so we're not gonna get to see the other one, which I think was Cast Form, right?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that would be really rough if Cast Form, oh no, was able to, I might switch someone in just to kind of give somebody else a little experience. But if Cast Form got out there and was using, its weather effects like Sunny Day, wouldn't that would make Solar Blade just hit in one turn, right? Because it's like, it's kind of like Solar Beam.
I looked out and it didn't actually do that before I was able to take care of it.
I could see that making the battle really tough.
But yeah.
Then it also makes flying moves, or not flying, makes fire moves more effective when Sunny Day is going, so kind of gives you a little advantage if you got a good fire type. There we go.
Yeah, I didn't have any fire types and it was like
you managed to do it with an ill-prepared team, so I'm proud of you. And Sappy Sam managed to triumph over the other Trumbeak, so I'm proud of him as well. Man, Turnbuckle getting way too strong. I should have used Dartrix a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We won, and that's what matters in the end. Haha.
Aww.
We only got a little fluff because he was barely
fluff
out.
on his feet.
Good job. Yeah. I feel like maybe 4th place in the Rainbow Bean Awards would have maybe been Trumbeak. I think I'm just partial to it because it looks so much like the logo you drew. There we go. And then also we learned a nice secret about it, that when you try to hold... Oh, he leveled. Yeah. He might be close to maxed out in affection, but yeah, also this. My favorite. Aww. Okay, we did it. 4 trials down, and the Kahuna is next, as well as a rival battle. Next time we're gonna do that.
Wow, Adam, you're strong, huh? You were really able to draw out the flavor of your Pokemon in that battle. The totem Pokemon bowed right down to you.
Bone. Thick bone. Yes, even back at Vela Volcano Park, my vaunted Salazzle didn't stand a chance.
Nor did the Wishiwashi that I had trained so carefully.
This kind of makes sense that they're all gathering because they're like, man, you beat all the trials on the island.
All right, you cleared all 3 of Akala's trials. You even managed to get through my trial, and I'd say it's a real doozy. Here, a gift for such an inspiring young trainer.
Oh, can I have that thick club? That would be great for a little Cubone or Marowak. They're kind of tough to get. Oh, we're getting our Z Crystal, though. Oh, this is going to be... I've had that Quick Claw on Sherwood since we got it, so it's going to be tough to swap it out, but I'm going to have to at least try out the Grass Z move here.
That rival battle.
Ooh, yeah. I'm a little worried about what you're going to use. You have so many Pokemon. Okay, we received a Sea Crystal from Mallow.
Let me show you how to use the Grass-type Z moves. You go like Grass K.
Of course. Oh, she's growing. Oh. And it's Bloom at the end.
Since you've cleared my trial, Adam, I want you to help me train some Pokemon from here in Lush Jungle. Here, have some nest balls.
Oh, so all the bug Pokemon we can get. Might grab a Pinsir, I don't know. Still focusing on the new ones.
Looks like Lurantis didn't finish all the food.
He's too busy getting beat up. No.
Oh, I really want you guys to try some. Have a bite, Kiawe. You too, Lana.
If you insist.
Lick.
It's like our Pokevision thing from before, whatever. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Lick!
What? The flavor from the rare bones seems to fill my whole mouth.
It tastes so good, you might melt. No, wait, is that my tongue that's melting? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's so spicy.
Spicy! I guess it's tailored for Lurantis tastes.
What's wrong with you guys? Don't you have any taste? Are you headed off to Olivia's for the grand trial?
That's where I'm going. Okay, so there we go. And if we stick around in the jungle, we can get 2 new Pokemon. Maybe we'll try that. Woo! What's that sweet smell I smell drifting my way? Could it be a tasty Mallow special? I heard you cleared Mallow's trial, yeah? All right then, I have a present for you. That little TM right there is Smart Strike, a move that will never miss. Ooh, okay. I forget. Do you remember what type that is?
Nope.
It might be steel. It's like a steel aerial ace, I think, maybe. There'll be all kinds of discoveries and new experiences to make your adventures brighter. There's a facility, that I want you to go check out on your island challenge, the Dimensional Research Lab. Let's get on over there with extreme speed. I think didn't we go by there? It's near the one port city. So we kind of went through, they wouldn't let us in, though. Hey there, Adam. Guess I should congratulate you on clearing all 3 of Akala Island's trials. Congrats. Looks like it's time for you to take on Kahuna Olivia's grand trial. Olivia is an expert user of rock-type Pokemon. You're going to want to catch some grass-type Pokemon in Lush Jungle to add to your team. Whenever you're ready for the grand trial, come see me at the Dimensional Research Lab. It's down past Route 6, but just ask Rotom if you need some help. So, there is the monkey that I can get, the primate, in this area. The jungle is one that would also help out against Olivia because it's a fighting type. And you caught one from your game. I think we're going to trade those.
Yeah.
You caught me a special Orangaroo, orangutan guy that I kind of was, I think we were both like the one from the opposite game a little more weirdly. Sometimes that happens. I think we are
I like them both, though.
We didn't miss any items really in there, I don't think, right? Seemed like we covered most of that. There is a cave that I don't think we can get into until we can use that Machamp special poker ride, pushing that rock out of the way. But I think we'll just cut ahead. I'm gonna explore a little bit. If we find anything new, then I'll let you guys know. But I'm just gonna cut to when we find the Pokemon, because they only have a 5% chance of showing up, these new Pokemon. But I think you can get them in any of the areas here, so no worries. But there's some unique stuff, so we're gonna look around, and we'll see you guys when we have some new stuff to show. Oh, okay. So Comfey is a new fairy-type Pokemon. 5% chance in here, and I'm gonna try to get one. It's so small.
Yeah.
I don't think, it's only the little thing at the end there, right? It's not even...
Yeah, it's just holding flowers.
It has a little flower lay, and I can't remember, you've used this a little bit. What do you think about this one? I can't remember what its niche is. Is it like a healer or support?
I don't know. I haven't had that much time with it yet, but I like it so far. It's stronger than you'd think for such a tiny little thing.
All the fairies are kind of like that, where they trick you into thinking they're little, cute boo-boo babies, and then they're actually really strong. And this, of course, Salazzle and Salandit are the anti-fairy. They're just they resist fairy moves because they're fire and poison, and they're just a good thing to use if you're trying to fight a bunch of fairy types. I'm gonna just, whittle it down. I don't want to hit it with poison and knock it out on accident. Oh, it hurt us saying that it was too little and cute, so it's like, I can grow big and strong. And I've got a name for this one. That might be enough there. Uh-oh. Well, it's gonna make it difficult on me if it manages to. Okay, good. But also sad. All right, I'm gonna just try to throw. We got Great Balls still. Got to use some of those. I think we're almost into the territory of Ultra Balls being the standard for catching stuff. But, I might not use Comfey, so I'm not worried too much about putting in a special Pokeball. Otherwise, I'd probably use a Heal Ball, because I think that's like the most coordinated type for Fairy-type Pokemon. Come on, don't work. Nope. Oh, man.
No.
Well, we're going to have a rough time here.
Better IVs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weaker. I'm gonna try to hit this one with poison and see how it works. But yeah, I think
it smooched you.
It's smooching me, but I don't like it. Those are unwanted smooches. But in the you noticed it in the show, Comfey is kind of shown as the new Chansey, sort of, where it's at the Pokemon centers
Yeah, it
with
helps
Joy.
out.
And so it is kind of like taking the niche of Tabune and Chansey, and wasn't it Wigglytuff in the weirdly, they used Wigglytuff in a region,
Yeah.
even though it's been around for so long. But anyways, yeah, they always have like the Fairy-type Pokemon as the ones that are hanging out in the Pokemon centers. Or Chansey, yeah, the Chansey line is weird. It didn't get, it's a healing pink Pokemon, but I don't think it got Fairy typing because that would make it way too strong. And they were like, no, we can't make this one any better.
No.
Jeez, they're wrapping me up and kissing me. Oh, I remember you doing this battle, trying to catch one of these, and how frustrating it was.
Yeah,
'cause
the
it was,
wrap, because
we can't switch. Yeah, wrap traps you in there. They confuse you, right?
it traps you in there, and then it like takes a little bit of damage off, almost like poison. But then
Yeah.
they can keep hitting you with wrap again.
It's like a fire spin.
So it's like, yeah.
And then their draining kiss is gonna make it real, rough to try to get past them. I think I'm gonna, rough it out against these guys, and we'll catch one, and you can see what see what the Pokedex has to say once we can finally get one. All right, for my sanity's sake, I'm gonna use an Ultra Ball just because I really want to make sure we catch this one. I knocked out the original, but Dartrix is, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure because they're kind of rare, they don't have the best catch rate. And no, don't you heal? Sherwood's just barely hanging on. I'm still gonna go for it, oh no, don't cry, buddy. It's okay.
It always makes you feel so bad.
We're gonna catch it. Don't you worry. I might have to do a status effect if this doesn't work because they are, the worst. This is always the point where I'm like, I'm not even really gonna use you.
Yeah.
I just wanna, add you to the Pokedex. Well, they're gonna help out with the Pokepelago. Let me see if, Turnbuckle, I was trying to avoid giving Turnbuckle all the experience again after that trial, but having a fire type in this situation seems like it would do well. We don't want to do too much damage, but then it's just going to heal itself. Okay, good. Paralyze it, please. Nope. A cat lick doesn't seem like it would be as paralyzing as a ghost lick. It would just be kind of cute.
Uh-oh.
Don't you dare. Okay, good. It seems like the one that it is summoned afterwards can still call stuff, but it always is like, I picture it appearing on that side, so I feel like it just seems like the chances would be less of the new one catching, calling. I think there's no logic to that.
There
It's
you
just
go.
my mind. All right, we got it.
You got it.
Okay, now I used a bunch of my Ultra Balls, though. I really should have saved those for the next Pokemon we're after, but we'll see what Comfey is all about, and I've got a name here that I thought about a little bit, even though, it's adorable, but I think it's not going to be one. It doesn't evolve or anything, so it's not quite as
Yeah.
exciting as some of the others. The Posy Picker Pokemon. It attaches flowers to its highly nutritious vine. This revitalizes the flowers, and they give off an aromatic scent. So it's not mean that it picks the flowers and kills them. It's actually a nice thing. No, I think they're trying to make sure they explain why the flowers don't wilt. So I have to make sure I spell this right. Ukuleilei is what I'm gonna go with. There's a pun there because it's using a little fillet of flowers, and it, there we go. All right.
Mine's Florospora.
Florosporus. That's a good one as well. Okay, is this a little... I didn't go here, did I? Yeah. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be good in a pinch. All right, I need to get out of here and heal, because otherwise we're gonna have a tough time fighting the other Pokemon that we have to find, so we'll be back in a sec. Oh, a Paris. Scary.
Yeah.
Part in the tall grass in the northern area. And we ran into a Paris. Or not Paris, what am I doing? Pinsir, I keep
Pinsir.
calling it. Yeah, it's a Pinsir. We've seen so many Paris in this hunt.
We really have.
Oh my gosh, jeez. Don't throw my bug from the atmosphere. But yeah, the grass here is, I think most of the area is about 20% chance to find Paris, so it's like 1 in 5. Unless it's nighttime, then you can get more lull. But I don't know, we might catch this guy just to see what the Pokedex says. If he stops throwing my bug out into space.
Pinsir's one of those ones that I would be really scared of if it was real.
One of the most terrifying. All right, we got a Pinsir. Just to fill in the Pokedex and scare the rest of the Pokemon in the Pokepelago. And Hugabug is looking a little rough after all those seismic tosses.
Maybe it has a sparkling personality.
It could. It has its own charms. I've always been a Heracross man, but Pinsir's still pretty cool. It was one of the rarer ones in the first generation. The Stag Beetle Pokemon. It grips its prey in its pincers and splits them apart. Lots of charm.
Sparkling personality.
Although it is a powerful Pokemon, it can't deal with the cold.
It's a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's good inside. Heart of Gold. I'm just gonna name it, I don't know, Biteybug.
There's a heart of gold in that carapace.
Don't let him take it. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to the box. And yeah, what was I gonna... It does make me think of old Pokemon a lot, because it was one of the first crazy Pokemon we saw in the show, where it was like, this thing is terrifying. How did this little samurai boy get one of those? Oh, a Bounsweet. We've got one of these from trading, so I don't really need to catch one. But you can also get one. It's on the... it might be in the other areas, but I don't think it's in all of them, because we're in the kind of side area to the left, the west part, where that mantis jumped out of the tree and attacked us. So yeah, if you're looking for one of these, you want to catch your own, and you don't want it traded or named Bouncy or whatever it was called, then this is a good spot to get it. Because I think that the main area is just kind of a lot of the general bugs and stuff, and the upper part is Pinsir, and this is Bounsweet's home. So, I don't know, maybe I'll catch another one and I can give it a better name. I don't have one in mind. We've already got the Pokedex data, but it seems so perfect now. It's infested. It's right down to that last little... Aha!
Yeah!
There you are, you leaping lemur. So this is Passimian, the Pokemon Sun exclusive, and it kind of looks like a football or rugby player. Oh, it's a lady one. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stun it. Hopefully hug a bug. It's so small compared to this imposing primate, but we might do okay. It's only fighting type, just pure fighting. Doesn't have any evolutions. It's really mad right now. It's almost like a newer Mankey in a way, but it doesn't have an evolution, which is a little unfortunate. But there are rumors going around that if we're getting that Switch sequel, kind of remake of this game, that they might add new Pokemon in the lowland forms. But who knows?
We can hope.
That's hearsay, but that would be cool. I'd like to see a bunch of these, like Komala and I don't know, maybe Pyukumuku or somebody getting an evolution. Okay, what do we want to do here? Because Infestation, Silverwind might be decent because it's not too strong, and also Bug is not that great. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good enough. Not gonna do. This happened when we were trying to find one of these, but a Trumbeak used Rock Smash, so like a rock exploding in front of the face of my little bug, and then it's just like, meh, it's fine. I don't care.
Can't crush me.
Yeah, we got so many different types of Pokeballs. We're gonna try a Timer Ball. What type of Pokeball do you want it to be in? Because this is yours. This is your Passimian. You're gonna trade. Whoa, there were clocks that popped out of it. I think that's been a standard for these. That's a kind of cool looking Pokeball, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you like it. So we caught it in there. And these ones, when the kind of summoning SOS battles were introduced, this is one of the first Pokemon that I saw that I was like, that would work well for those, because they probably have these big troops of lemurs like in real life.
Yeah.
Also, it's a little weird that the only Pokemon that pops out of that tree is Fomantis, because wouldn't you think the Primeapes would pop out of there?
Well, they're on the ground to practice their passing.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, their sports. Their melon sports.
And then the Oranguru is kind of off, like, meditating and advising the other Pokemon. So yeah, they're so kind of closely linked, being version exclusives, that they have their own Pokedex page, just like Miltank and Tauros. Okay, the teamwork Pokemon, Passimian, they form groups of roughly 20 individuals. Their mutual bond is remarkable. They will never let down a comrade, except for when one tries to call and no one shows up. Because that can happen, I'm sure. All right, so this one, as long as you're okay with this name, I was gonna name it Zoboomafoot. Like Zoboomafoot, but football. Zoboomafoot. You don't like it?
It's a Zoboomafoot.
But that's how you spell Zoboomafoot.
Oh, is it?
Zoboomafoot. And then I looked it up.
It's
I made
been
sure.
so long.
This is a lady, although I don't know. Zoboomafoot, the real, rest in pepperoni. Zoboomafoot, but I don't know if the real one was a lady or a boy. Is
it
this
was
cool?
a puppet.
Well, sometimes. Anyways, is this fine or?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the shots as it like hopped creepily through the forest, it was a real lemur, but okay. So I'll have to check that out later, but we will do a trade and you guys will get to see the Pokemon Moon exclusive, Oranguru. That one I'm a little more interested in. It kind of advises Pokemon during double battles, and it just seems like it's a kind of an interesting one strategy-wise. All right, one last little bean for Hugabug. Good job. I love how it just tanks so many attacks being part fairy. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Next time is our last rival battle until after
What?
the Kahuna.
Oh.
Well, no. It's going to be another rival battle, but I'm excited to see because our teams are starting to get very different and a lot stronger than they used to be. And if you want to subscribe, more Pokemon on the way. We'll see you guys next time, though, for more Pokemon Sun and Moon. Goodbye.
Bye.